Maurice speaking to the media.
Well, there's not a lot you can say. Usually in games like that, you said what you felt prior to the end of the game. You know, they don't just happen in the last couple of minutes. That game got away from us when the puck was dropped at the start of the second period.
Any way to explain why after the way you guys played Saturday?
Well, they were a heck of a lot better, moving a lot faster than the team that we played Saturday night. And we weren't.
It seemed to really unravel after those 10 seconds after the first intermission.
No, they dropped the puck and competed harder down the ice on us. I mean, it was a pretty simple play. We had 2 opportunities to get a hold of it and drove it down the pipe on us. And then we resorted to swinging away, and we had a forward bringing up the puck as the last guy on a turnover for a breakaway with our 2D jumping in. We just resorted to pond hockey.
Was it a mercy pulling, obviously, for...
Absolutely. Get him out of there before... I mean, he's played a lot of hockey. He's going to play a lot more, and didn't want any problems coming in the game that looked like it was getting out of hand.
Paul, what'd you make of the fans cheering when they scored on Andrew after that, especially the 6th, 7th goal?
That was to our team. That wasn't to Andrew. That was clearly worse than booing.
When you play a game like you did the other night with the win, and people start to get momentum, and it feels good again, and then you have are delivered the worst loss of your season, what goes through your mind as a coach when you can go from something that you hoped you were building on to this shellacking?
Mostly profanity. I can't explain it to you. This isn't an issue of our bottom end or our young guys. Our top end guys were drastically off, and our bottom end guys couldn't help us survive it, but they shouldn't have to. And the other night our top end guys were real good, but we talked about the young guys because we were really, you know, everybody gets excited about the kids, but that wasn't the reason that we won that game. Our top end was real good in that game, and it wasn't tonight. But the new players and the young players made some young mistakes, but that's not, I mean, you've got to, when you're off as much as we were with our top end, it's not on the young guys or the kids. Some of them.
Is this a game where you lose sleep over and think about how did it happen, or do you move on and just forget about it?
You have nights when you're off and you get beat, but you won't be forgetting about this one anytime soon. At the same time, you've got to roll back up and get back to work and go the next day. I mean, there's no sense pitying yourself for a poor performance.
Is this even worse so, Paul, given that it's so late in the season now and there's so much at stake that, I don't think anybody can see something like that from you, most of all from you yourself?
No, I did not expect that game.
Well, we're just generally bad for sitting for most of the second.
Okay, we could go through a long list of players I wasn't particularly pleased with, but I'll handle all of those on my own.
Thanks, Paul.